we can proceed to the consolidated e-invoicing. Okay, so basically, for scenario 1, is for buyer, do not require e-invoice for B2C business. B2C is business to consumer. Okay, so transaction with buyer, upon implementation of e-invoice, seller are required to provide e-invoice for all transactions. So however, certain buyer do not require e-invoice. So as a business company, I still need to submit the e-invoice. Okay, my encounter when interacting with buyers with the goal of enhancing seller's comprehension of specific e-invoice procedure. Okay, so even though the buyer do not require e-invoice, you still need to submit. So you submit it as consolidated. Okay, so individual buyer does not need e-invoice. So you can create a debtor account. So this example is consolidated e-invoice, customer, and then if you untick, and then you leave the TIN blank, you cannot, you are not allowed to add the TIN number at the. But if you tick this button, even though let's say this one is for cash customer and require e-invoice, you can use the TIN here. Okay, so never mind. I will show you the sample. If for consolidated, to share the receipt or cash sale to your customer, you can use the existing format that you use. Okay, no required the QR code. Okay, because you already submit as consolidated. That consolidated e-invoice no need to share with customer. Okay, so basically after maintenance. Okay, so here we have two types. I create two types of cash customer lah. Okay, which is cash customer. This one, I tick cash sale debtor. Okay, what is the function of this one? Okay, later I show you. So this one, I tick the cash sale debtor and then I empty the tax entity. You cannot fill in the tax entity here. Okay, then another cash customer is I untick the cash sale debtor, but I didn't put the TIN. Okay, so when I create the cash sale, okay, so let's say I choose cash customer STG. Just now I tick the cash sale debtor and choose this one. So here it has a field that you can fill in the TIN. Okay, let's say you want to fill in for this customer. He buy iPhone. Okay, and then I put cash 100. Okay. Okay, let's say later on the customer want the e-invoice to claim tax. Okay, because he buy gadget, right? So you can edit, and then here you can fill in the tax entity. Okay, make sure you fill in the customer tax entity. Kalau tak ada dalam list, you can click add new. Okay, if you add new, make sure you fill in the information lah. Okay, so if your customer is a business, you choose business. So if it's personal, you choose individual. Okay, so let's say this one already have the information. So I choose this customer tax entity, and then I click OK. Now it updated the tax entity, and then I save again. Okay, and then after save, it will have pending status, and then submitted, and then valid. Okay, so this is how you want to trade for your walk-in customer that require e-invoice. Okay, so you can use for cash customer and tick the cash sale debtor. What if I didn't tick the cash sale debtor? I choose this cash customer. Okay, so this will submit as consolidated lah. Okay, if customer want to request for e-invoice, I cannot fill in the TIN. Okay, so if you want to have that function, you need to tick the cash sale debtor lah.